lies flat. Chris says no worries, I'll plan our snacks. A giant bird squawks, drops a rock on Chris's head. Josh laughs so hard he nearly falls dead. Josh and Chris on a raft at sea. Birds drop stones, they laugh, yippee! Josh's beak is always in view. Chris heard there was stuff and it's free too. Salt in their hair, dreams in their eyes. Sharks getting closer, they don't realize. Good soup, they both shout, splashing their feet. Josh says, I steer you, find something to eat. Josh and Chris on a raft at sea. Birds drop stones, they laugh, yippee! Josh's beak is always in view. Chris heard there was stuff and it's free too. Wahoo!
Oh, you son of a turd! Hello? Hello? I don't have a game on here, 'cause it's set to Helldivers 2. Anyway, so I figured out my issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Internet, for not helping. Well, I don't think that's supposed to be there. That's very unfortunate. Chris, we have a problem, and it's a big rock. Yeah, it's a big rock. We have a smaller rock right there, but that's not really affecting it. But that rock over there, that's a bit of a problem. Alright, anyway, I wanted to fill my water because I moved the barrels up towards the house, the building, the common area. Wrong one. There. Chris, are you able to see? You able to see the problem? How'd you get out? You're mine. How did you get out? Yeah, get your butt back in there. Stop escaping.
Okay.
We got a problem.
What's the problem?
You'll see.
Oh, the barns? That is a rock.
There's a rock in the barn.
I thought you said the rocks don't respawn.
You weren't supposed to. Well, the ores don't respawn in the caves, but I guess these respawn.
Yeah, I thought they...
Maybe if we leave a little bit of it underground, it won't respawn. Right? It just comes back. Like, I like how the rocks and like the plants and all that can respawn, but not trees. God forbid if trees come back. Good thing Sir doesn't watch the streams. Or else he'd go home and find his computer and be like, oh God, there's a rock in my barn. You know it's true. He'd go grab his computer for that. I just hope I don't 1%. This is the one time I wouldn't want 1%. Alright, I think it's good. I think the rest of it's under the ground. Except for that little bit, we'll just tempt fate. Alright. I think we're good. The rest of that can just live underground, under the floor forever. Remember that. I got pet you. I was gonna do a different game, but I'll do that next week. Stay. Actually. You got points. You have points. Which one was I trying to go for? Oh, this one increases the cargo slot. Oh my gosh. You weren't on when we discovered this. Let me grab that, and then I'll grab the cargo one. So we're a bit just stupid. So what had happened was we figured out how to carry the mammoth tusks around.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Point or something? Or an item?
Turn you up. New. You know how we're carrying friends on our hips. Yeah, you see where I'm going with that?
I don't know how we didn't think that through.
I don't know. Stupid, I guess.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, as soon as you said it out loud, it made immediate sense.
Yeah.
Huh.
Would you like to explain to the audience how we're stupid?
Yeah, we're pretty dumb. I mean,
Yeah, we're pretty darn stupid.
dang.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, figured that out real quick. I was like, huh, we have one of those, don't we? We have friends on our hips, so it doesn't work. I should work on food, but I need somebody to build an animal barn, farm, planting. Are you gonna use the animals to do, like, fields and stuff?
I mean, I probably should, but I wasn't planning on it. It would make sense, but yeah, I don't know. I'd probably just do the fields because I mean they're automated. I think, or at least you can make them somewhat automated.
Well, I meant, because there's a seeding cart, watering cart, harvesting cart. There's all these carts and options. And there's a plow and stuff. I mean, if you want to tell me where you want it, I could, you know, work on making a fence. That's a big rock.
The farm field? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, the farm field, you know, where the crops will grow and stuff.
Oh, I don't really have like a spot for it. I mean, I can let you pick. It's fine. And then, yeah, try to fence it in.
Because we're going to need this barn to be bigger now that we can have mammoths.
I had done the one that's up at our area just because I was mostly testing.
Well, yeah, it's not going up
how
there.
that worked.
Oh, hell no.
No.
Let's see. I could dig out an area past the trees over there. Because I don't know if he's going to want it to go wider or longer for the barn. Because if he wants the barn to be longer, probably should go back with it. Or even forward could work too. It's just hard to say. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a mammoth. That's the plan. Is it 6 o'clock? Yes, it is. I need the fire going. We gotta figure out lighting too, because I have a light in my bedroom. We gotta figure out kind of for the whole building.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go get the mammoth. You're still good on food. Maybe you could eat a little more before we go. Yeah, I like how there's these railing gates and all the railings of that, but then the animals can just go above it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, these animals have food for days. Yeah. Because you put anything into this electronic food trough, and it'll just make anything into their Omni animal feed. Kind of wild. Do you need to be able to wander, sir? Go eat some food or something. Get this rock out of the wall. Plan is to get a mammoth and wait for that guy to drink some water and eat a little bit of food before we go. Is there a... I need a bovine pack harness. Cured leather, platinum weave, and rope. That'll be after. Are you ready to go? Yeah, good enough, I guess. Oh, you're... Get over here! We're leaving, whether you want to or... Oh, you're not even mine.
Well,
Nothing happened. Don't tell them. Shh. Nothing happened. I didn't steal anybody's tutu. Did you eat? You're a problem.
you're a problem. You're a big, big problem.
Well, he doesn't want to eat before we go. Oh, and he's gone. All right, now I have more problems. I kind of wish he would have made this a little wider. I mean, it was a good size when they were tiny, but now that they're really big.
I had mentioned making it a lot bigger, and I was told no.
Yeah, well, now he's forced to, because now he can hold mammoths.
Yeah, now he has to make, or he'll just make a second one that's just much.
He just makes a second one right next to the original. It's like in SpongeBob.
What made you want to build a Krusty Krab
Money!
right next to the first one? Money.
Mammoths. Let's see if I can fix that. We'll try that. That didn't make it any better. No, it's fine. Or did it just need updating? I might have just needed updating. Never mind. Because it's not on it? Excuse me, sir. You're being rude. Yeah, with that, yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
I hear you.
I actually really like
Can you go away? I missed. I shot you in the face and you said no. Oh my gosh, can you all just go away? Well, my guy's gonna... Oh, hi, little thing. You level up faster. We got plenty of things trying to kill us over here. I'll just skin you and I'll just level up my boy a little bit. Somebody else?
Huh.
No, you're still 14? What the hell? I'll leave that for now, I guess.
I really like that quality
What?
of life feature that they added. I didn't even know they added it. They never said anywhere that they added it. So there are some skills that give you
Yeah,
an
it's more
increased
better.
chance of finding magazines and books and loot.
Uh-huh.
And now, if that chance actually gets used, like if you got in something because of it, it gives you a little notification on the side. Basically telling you, hey, because you have this perk, you got this book or this magazine that you would not have otherwise gotten.
So, like, if you
I think
get good loot
well,
or
like, because
what?
no, so like the one that I have is called Bookworm, and it gives me a 25% chance to find books and magazines and loot. So now, if I find something and it happens to have been triggered, like I get a book or a magazine because of that point that I have in there, that skill, I see the icon for it pop up on the left hand of my screen, like where all the other buffs and stuff pop up, just for a split second, so you can see that it took effect. And that's the reason you found that.
Yeah?
Like, I think it's helpful to see that, is it actually working, that kind of thing. Like, am I actually getting a benefit from this? You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of nice because before you couldn't really tell.
Yeah. So now it's like letting you know, hey, it's doing its thing. So I just got a bunch
It's
of books and
doing the good.
magazines. Yeah.
And for pray tell, what are you talking about, sir? Of what game? That is not the one I'm doing.
This is 7 Days to Die. Is what I'm playing.
Because he's a loser.
I'm just in creative checking out some of the new stuff that came with the update. But it's nice. I like it. The timing is not accurate, but other than that, it's fine. It notifies before I actually get the storage thing open. So it just goes bing bing, like, because it like rings a little bell, and like you can see it pop up on the left hand, and it's the picture of a open book. It's green and it's called Worm because it's Bookworm is the skill that I have.
So it dings
does it
it before you even...
I think it's just because I have my lucky looters maxed out, so I loot very quickly. But yeah, that's essentially it.
Oh, snow.
25% is quite a bit. I am getting a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna. Oh, okay. Yeah, so
I'll
it's
just sit here.
so they must have two separate roles then, because I opened up a mailbox and I got a book and they didn't do it. So I'm guessing I was supposed to get that anyway, whether I had a point to that skill or not. So now, okay, so it only rings if. So then it must be a separate role.
Fine, I'll just shoot your body.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to tell.
Between a book and a magazine, or...
Well, no, it's any readable thing.
Readable.
All right, so now I just did it. So I got 2 books in this. I got Lucky Looter Volume 6, and I got Art of Mining Volume 4 in the mailbox.
Hey, you leveled
And it
up.
rang at that time. So my guess is what it does is it does the first roll, which is the same for everybody, and then it does my bonus roll. I think that's how it's treating it, like a bonus roll. And if I get a book on the bonus roll, then it does the little ding and show me the icon to let me know that I'm only getting an extra book or a book at all, or magazine or schematic or whatever, because I have a point in that skill.
Yeah.
So that's nice. No, well, anyway, before I get too far, I'm gonna just check the stuff that I came on here originally to check.
Forgot that's what I wanted. Now we have an attack! Ah! Wow, we don't have much of an attack, but you know. Get him. Get him. Yeah. My bird now has an attack. Because I upgraded him to have an attack now. But I might need to take care of these wolves myself because he's kind of weak. And and uses
get
his
wrecked.
stamina. I'm out of stamina. But they're both dead now. It's okay.
Is it using its head as a weapon?
Well, what is it else it can use? Its butt?
It's got like taloned feet. It can't like, jump and kick or something. Kangaroos do something like that.
It only has
I guess if it's got a hard
primary
enough
attack.
skull, it'd make sense.
I think it is. Well, have you seen it? It's not very bright.
I'll be honest. I feel like you got weapons that could kill these things a lot faster.
Yeah, you're right. But sometimes I'm lazy.
Over here,
Don't want to
bashing
get
his
off
head
the
into
creature.
the wolf that's cutting it up, and meanwhile you've got a rifle on your hip that you could just one shot this wolf and be done with it.
Boop. Anyways, next question.
All right, so I was gonna look something up for you, but it wasn't anywhere, so I had to go into the game to find it. It was the punchy skills, right?
Punchy.
What was it? The punchy fist.
Fist?
You
Yeah.
had fists. All right, so that's fortitude. And I was talking about some sort of end game skills they had. And so all the skills got a mastery skill. That's basically end game because for all of them, you can't. Well, maybe it's different. That one's
Increase the
6.
melee damage.
That one's 6. Are they all 6? That mine was 7.
Physical resistance.
That's 6.
That's a lot of insight.
I can't look at this one because I've already maxed it out. Okay. Maybe they're all 6 then. All right. So you can't actually start putting points into it until you've gotten level 6 on that attribute. And then it usually goes till level 10. So it's like middle to late game is when you start putting points into these masteries. So the mastery for fortitude, the very first one, which you can put once you have a level 6 fortitude,
Is that storm over?
is killing an enemy will instantly stop a bleeding injury without using a bandage.
Yeah, pretty close.
So
What
that's
about a
not-
bandage?
That's not bad. Killing an enemy will instantly stop a bleeding injury without using a bandage.
That's
I don't know how often you get
interesting. Quite often.
Oh, yeah?
Because usually
I guess
punchy
with
punchy.
Yeah. You're within arm's reach.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
slash and
makes
reach.
sense. Let's see. The next one. This one's a bit wild. Oh, hang on a second. Somebody's coming.
Does you want chicken nuggets?
You probably. You want me to mute it?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Hello. Mammoth. Is there a mammoth down? Oh, there you are. Do you have a child?
Here I am. No, he left. He wants to play.
I was
a game
talking
that
to
he
the
got for Christmas.
mammoth.
Did the mammoth have a child? They ate Mike. All right, so this is the second one. This one is when like so even for like the intellect, the first one was kind of meh, but the ones after were like the OP stuff that started happening.
You're in my sights, but I'm not killing you. Okay. Yeah.
So this second one, with level 7 fortitude, is when you can put points into it. Consuming items that cure infection, like honey, or after recovering from an infection, will give you 2 real-world hours of infection immunity.
Pretty nice. That'll be pretty nice. For
So
those
if you
who
drink
suffer.
if you drink a honey, you're immune to infection for 2 real-world hours.
Oh, if you did that during like a horde night.
Yeah, basically you could just drink 1 honey before every horde night, and you're immune to infection for the horde.
And you could just go out and just
just
that'd be
1
pretty
honey,
good.
and you just drink it, and then you don't have to bring the infection pills. You don't have to bring any honey. You're set.
Dang.
That is insane. Yeah.
That's
And
pretty
it would
wild.
last. I mean, 2 hours, real world hours, depending on what you have your settings set to.
Usually, I think
that
the
would
default is
even-
1 hour.
So that would still last. You could drink it 30 minutes before Horde Night, real life minutes, and then have it throughout Horde Night, and then still have it for like another half hour after Horde Night. That's a wild. That's a good. I mean, that's a good one. I wish I would like that one.
Well, nights are
right.
only like a portion of the whole entire day.
Yeah.
So that'd be like maybe 20 minutes.
45. Yeah. Probably have it a lot longer. That's wild. All right, the next one.
And if you only play for like 10 minutes, would it be there when you get back?
I don't know if the buff falls off when if you
Right,
put out.
if you leave, right?
I don't. I guess I'll try it so we know.
I mean,
What
a
on to the
single player
next
world
one?
would probably be different than like a server, though.
Oh yeah. Good point. If anyone's in the family server, I'll well, I don't have the skill, so I can't try it.
No, you don't.
Never mind.
Not yet.
No, I probably won't get it. I don't know. I'm putting a lot of points into intellect, but some of these are pretty good. Some of these masteries were kind of not good. The strength one, I read through that one.
Where does drone
Very disappointing.
line up now?
Drone. What do you mean?
The drone.
It's still an intellect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It's a robotics thing, I think, right? Or no, that's robotic turrets. Does the drone not have a thing? Did it ever have a thing? Is it just its own thing? I don't think there's a skill for the drone.
Is it just a magazine thing now?
Oh, is that what you're
forget.
saying? How do you craft the?
Is it
how
X amount of
does one-
magazines?
How does one make a
Like,
drone?
I think I'm misremembering.
It's robotics. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's robotic magazines. Which I think were the same for the turret.
I know for one of the skill things, I think you would get experience for the turret.
Well, how do you make
shooting
a
things.
turret?
No, I said for shooting things.
The robotic turret is robotics. The drone, I just said it, also robotics. Okay, what does Tech Planet do?
Is that like
Am I mixing
the?
up the names? Hang on.
Is that the baton one?
Tech Planet? Cruise robotics crafting skill.
No, that would
Okay, so Tech Planet is the name, robotics is the skill. Okay, that was confusing. All right, so you have the baton, the turrets, the player turrets specifically, and then the drone are all robotic. So it's still it's still under the intellect.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, that makes sense.
I just don't think there's any drone specific skills at all. Because the robotics inventor looks like it only does the robot turrets. Electrocutioner is for the stun baton.
Do you have a child? No, you don't.
The advanced engineering.
Maybe I'll kill you anyways.
They're crafting benches, grease monkeys for the vehicles.
I just realized I did not. Oh my gosh. What the hell? I think the servers have. Well, I think this update is causing issues. Also, I need to go back home at some point and get more ammo. Goes me. You didn't have what I wanted, and you're a lot beefier when I'm the only one shooting at you. Help, mommy, mother, help me. Alright. Mammoths are beefier when you're the only one firing at them.
Okay. All right, moving on. All right, next one, level 3 of this mastery for fortitude. Fist weapons have a 10% chance to gain silver or gold from zombie kills.
Silver or gold. Silver
10%
or
chance.
gold.
Your inventory gonna fill up with gold and silver. Specifically, what it says is the whole caption is turns out the undead have more than just bad breath. They've got valuable dental work too. Fist weapons have a 10% chance to gain silver or gold teeth fillings from zombie kills.
Does it say fillings?
It does say fillings. I assume it's just going to be gold or silver, the nuggets. Because those aren't actual items. Unless you want me to look it up. I don't think they added teeth.
I don't think so either.
The game. They did not. If I type in gold, all I see, yeah. And then silver, yeah. Yeah, that's what I expected.
Was that a molar?
All right. These last two are kind of the same. It's nice when you get late level because that's when you get health for every level you get. I think you get an extra health or 2 health, something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. But your stamina and health go up by, I think, 1 for every level you have. So that's nice. And then these just add extra to that. So the fourth one is permanently adds 50 max health. And the second one is permanently adds an additional 50 max health. And that's it for the Fortitude Mastery. There is a separate skill, though, that they added. This is just kind of in general, though, not necessarily anything to do with punching. Still really good. I might actually... I'm probably going to add it, especially early game. I'll make it one of my first skills to put a point into. Because I still do Healing Factor, Iron Gut, and Cardio. Just like the one point in each of those. Yeah, they're just nice. Like, just the very first point of each of those is really, really helpful. So they've added another one called Siphoning Strikes. And the first point in here says melee kills grant 2 HP.
Oh. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's something.
Yeah, I mean, early game, you're only pretty much using melee, so... And it doubles for every
For me,
skill.
I used melee through the whole game. All right.
So the 5th point, if you max it out, which requires Fortitude level 10 to max it out, it gives 10 HP for every melee kill. So if obviously it's better if your main killing is punching or some sort of melee, because then you're going to get it. But
right.
Yeah, if you want kind of late game, you start usually switching into weapons like firearms and stuff. So it'd probably fall off after that point. But maybe the first point wouldn't be horrible. 2 HP for a kill.
I think if I run over a rabbit, it should die. I'm just saying. Just stepped on it and just.
I'll read you the intellect ones just because I think those are pretty great.
I'm gonna have to head back. He's getting hungry.
So the first one, again, I think for all of them, I don't think there's a single one of these where the first one is that great. Yeah, they're all kind of meh. Strength. Yeah, they're all kind of meh. So the intellect's first one is vehicles take 20% less damage and consume 20% less fuel.
I like that.
That's not bad, especially like a late game. It'd probably be a nice one.
Especially, yeah, when you gotta travel such far distances and you run into things.
I think they rebalanced the damage. I think vehicles take more damage now, just from general driving. You actually have to like repair them more often. And they also reduced how much a repair kit is useful for a vehicle, so you actually use like a lot of repair kits.
Yeah, that was this week. All right. I was rechecking to make sure I'm not crazy. It was this week that they added the juvenile mammoths.
Yeah,
but I don't see any.
You texted Roland and I about it.
Yeah, I did. But I can be wrong sometimes. Oh my god, I fell in a hole.
Maybe they announced it, but they didn't add it in. They did that
with
it
said
the
this week.
Shelves.
No, they do like a next week, this week kind of thing. And they said this week for the mammoth.
All right.
I just haven't found a mammoth. Because it shows the saddle for the mammoth.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't found a juvenile yet. Mammoth. Baby. Mammoth. I am falling in every goddamn crevice, though. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
All right, so the
I'm
next
stuck.
one for
I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Ooh, R.I.P.
It's okay. I'll get there sometime. There we go. All right, we're in the hole now. Just gotta jump my way out. Stay okay. He can jump, but it sure is aimed at all the holes.
It's more of a hop, if I'm being honest with you.
Look at, there's his jump attack. This is why he doesn't have a jump attack, Chris. He can't use his legs. They're nothing.
Oh, fell in the hole.
Oh yeah, you're 30 seconds back, aren't you?
yeah.
Will I get out? Find out next time. Is there a mammoth? No.
Oh man! All right, so the next one in intellect adds a 25% chance to find a book, magazine, or schematic in loot. That's that bookworm I was telling you about, and so far I really like it. I would definitely be going for that because that is insane how well that works. The
How
next
many
one,
to mastery?
10. It like these, all of these, they don't unlock until like more than halfway through the attribute that it's in. Like they all unlock at level 6, so you have to be putting points in. So the first one, I think you just get. Then you got to put 1 point into the second, 1 into the third, 1 into the fourth, 1 into the fifth, 2 points into the sixth, and 2 points into the seventh. Or no, sorry, just 2 points into the sixth. And then you unlock the first one, and then it's 2 into the seventh, and 2 into the eighth, 3 into the ninth, and 3 into the 10th to unlock the rest of them.
That's a lot of levels.
So it is. It's like mid to late game. That's what they're for. That's why they are so kind of OP, because
so
they don't
you'd
want
have to like only put your stuff into that.
Yeah,
to
if you
begin
want
with, for
this
it to be
stuff
worth
early
it.
game, you
Right.
need to use. Yeah, you gotta max it out, and that's why like you're never gonna max out multiple masteries, because you'll have to max out the entire attribute tree to max out the mastery. So
Right.
that's a lot of points. I do tend to divvy up my points between a lot of things.
I do too, but maybe
especially early
not
game.
for maybe early game. Maybe I'll start.
I'll do early game, but I won't. Yeah, like, and I do like that they did the general perks separate. So now, like, Lucky Looter, Lock Picking, Living Off the Land, Master Chef, and the 3 armors, light, medium, and heavy, are all in the general. So you could still put points into those and not have to worry about attributes at all for them. So like whatever armor you want to use that whole game, and then you can always reclass too. They have the Forgotten Elixir or whatever, so you can always respec if you did something early game just to survive, but then you had to switch to something else late game because that's what you wanted your build to be.
Right. Mammoth? Pretty small. All right. Mammoth. Hello.
So then back to intellect. So that we did the bookworm. So the next one is photographic memory. Adds a 50% chance to gain 2 skill points when reading a magazine.
Yeah.
That again would be really nice to have early on, because I feel
Right.
like by the time you get to that
Right,
point,
it's not
I
worth
feel
it.
like you would have read a lot of magazines.
So that was intellect.
This is intellect.
So
The
you'd
intellect
have to
mastery.
either do the bookworm one or the intellect for it to even consider to be worth it.
The bookworm. What?
Well, because was bookworm in the intellect one?
Yeah, bookworm is in the intellect mastery. So you have the attribute called intellect that you have to level up to unlock skills in the intellect mastery.
So it looks like intellect, if you really want to level up quickly of your other stuff, it'd be best to
Yeah.
put everything into intellect first.
Yeah. But I know a lot of people don't like to play intellect, so you run into that. I mean, there are other skills that, because like all the other ones have masteries as well, that assist those play styles. That's just, and then there's still the, oh, I just thought of it. I don't know if that stacks or not. 50% chance to gain 2 skill points when reading a magazine. There is the intellect armor, the nerd armor, does the same thing, does it not?
Yeah. Be at all of it.
What does the hat do? The hat
a
gives
mammoth.
XP gain.
Push me. Push me, dog. I'm gonna have to
let's-
leave him behind. Oh, there we go. Oh, well.
Alright, so it's based off of the level. So it's the armor gives an extra skill point chance. And it's based off of the quality of the armor. If you've got pink quality, which would be harder to get early game, that gives you 50%.
That'd be really hard to get early game.
It gives 50% though. So now I'm curious as to
I might have to
do
build
they
a
add-
ramp out here.
do they stack? Or are they separate? Is it like rolling? It's like flipping a coin and then flipping a coin again? Now I need to get it. Pink. There, 50% chance.
You have a kid?
I wear that.
Okay. I'm under the world.
Okay, third gloves.
Cause Icarus is such a well-optimized game.
I wish there was like a way you could see stat.
Oh, is this lightning? Ah, I got out. All right, and you don't have a kid. All right, then very unfortunate for me. Well, she's in a hole.
Doesn't say. What? Why is this an option?
What?
You can show different
Oh, hey guys, what's
stats
up?
depending on if you're running, standing still, or walking. Because your stamina per second changes depending on which one of those you're doing.
Makes sense.
It's weird that we had a button to flick through those.
Nerds.
Right?
What else do I gotta say?
All right, so then it was a skill book. Okay, so now I'm gonna get a bunch of books, magazines. Oh, that's not right. They're called magazines. It is called. All right, we'll do like all the medical ones and the farming and the cooking. Okay, so now I'm gonna read through these. I should get 2 for every one.
I got 3 points. What the heck?
Assuming that these things stack together, because this is giving me 50,
All right,
and then
so
I have
what's
a
melee
skill
damage
that
is
also
47.
gives me.
Oh, it
50.
increases the melee damage. That's nice. No, it says right there.
was 2.
Moron.
That was
There.
2.
Now you can regenerate health. I
So-
need to feed you.
7. 14.
I will pet you, and then I will feed you. And now I'm feeding the bird for the next 30 minutes. Because I'm feeding it berries. Should have grabbed some of that other food. I think it takes like 3 hours for it to spoil. Bye-bye.
All right, I just went through it, and I think they do stack. So the
Damn.
50% from the nerd
I mean,
armor,
but it's not
and the
good
50%
late game though, unless you're like,
and the
you set up like a,
50% from the skill.
unless you set up like a like you have a world where you have like a colony kind of thing set up where you sell these books to people.
Well, I mean, like
Like you become Trader Joel.
If somebody gives you a pink nerd armor and you put all your points, every single point you have, into just unlocking the photographic memory in the intellect mastery, which you try to figure out what the math on that is, assuming all these are the same. That's 3, so that'd be 8. Be this one, so that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Assuming that these are all the same, I think it's 1 each.
Jump over the hole. Good
So
job.
13 skill points? I could be wrong. Let me perk up one of these real quick.
This will go that way, and I could just go around if I wanted to, but I kind of want to take my chances.
Yep. All right. It's 13 points. So 13 skill points is all you need to get
13?
to
That's not bad.
that. No, that's not bad at all.
Because that's... You start out with how many?
When you complete that beginning
Tutorial.
quest, I think they give you 5.
5? So you're already halfway there. Almost.
Yeah.
Give or take.
So if you just put point, I mean, that could be a, because then you can always respec once you've got what you needed.
Right.
But at the very least, that will give you 50% right off the bat, and you'll have a 25% chance to find additional books, magazines, and schematic and loot. So that will be a benefit. If you get a stun baton, or if you're just using a pipe baton, you'll be doing a lot more damage with that and have a high chance. So you probably want to use that for a little while you're doing this. But then once you start putting points, any point you get after that, put that into the thing you want to get books for, you'll start getting more of those. Start getting more of those books.
Did they fix that?
What are you talking about?
Where if you put points into something, you'll get more of it.
Yeah, was it broken?
Yeah, it was.
In a good way or in a bad way?
It was bad way broken.
Like,
Couldn't
so
get
you
'em.
put points into it and you had a less chance of getting it?
Yeah, you like couldn't get them.
Really? I don't know anything about that. Although now that you mention it, I'm starting to worry. Because, in our family game that we're doing currently, I have put, I think, 2 points into Electrocutioner. And I've gotten a few tech planets. Not that many, though.
What have you gotten more of?
What? Everything else. Knuckle books, rifle books, spear books.
Yeah, it might still be broken.
Clubs.
Then.
I think I can make like a level 4 or 5 pipe rifle.
Yeah, it might
I
still
don't
be
have any
broken
points
then.
into that.
It's like they flipped the whatchamacallit.
Well, like, I know
variable.
they said that it wasn't going to remove the chance of getting the other stuff. As far as I understand it, it was just supposed to increase your odds that you would get some of the points that you're putting points in.
Well, then it should increase it. Give you bats and crap.
But I think it also still depends also on like what you're opening up. So like if I opened up like a tech planet, not tech, what are the electrical crates or whatever, then it probably would be a tech planet magazine that's in there. But even
Right.
if I don't put points into it, it was probably going to be a tech planet book anyway.
Right.
Or if I open up like kitchen cupboards, I'm going to find cookbooks. But even if I don't put points, I guess that's what I'm getting at is, even if I don't have any points in Master Chef, I still have a pretty good chance of finding a cookbook in a kitchen. See, my thought was it made it so it was more likely to be that in just a general loot item. So like if I opened up a mailbox, for example,
Right.
it should be a tech planet.
Correct.
Versus, a Knuckles book or whatever.
Right, but that was broken.
Yeah. I think I just need to tweak it a little bit more. I will say in the general tab, because they don't have an attribute, those skills all require. The first one requires 1 point, but then the second one requires 2, and the third requires 3. So those ones are a little more rough. But as far as I know, the rest of these do not require that many. I think it's 1 for all of them. Which one did I just do? Oh yeah, I wanted to kill a thing. Right? Yeah. See if I get some gold.
Just
It does
spawn
say
a few
fist
in.
weapons though, so I do have to use knuckles or just punch. Knuckle.
Oh, because you're like knocking their teeth out kind of thing?
I guess, yeah. So it's not just any melee weapon; it has to be
Right.
a
Knuckles.
weapon. Spawning.
Wow, that made it worse. I can't
Some
see none of now.
zombies.
That didn't help either. Go where it's warmer. And brighter?
Christ. These are lethal as fuck. Boy!
Apparently it gets really dark in the snow area because now I'm in the not snow area and it's really bright. Like, wasn't it
Well, I
just...
didn't get any gold.
Is this the daytime?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, because I'm doing that. That makes sense. That's fine. That's the bit. That's the bit right there. We'll smelt all that up. Might not need to, actually. It is the nighttime now. I mean, that's fine. It's just... that is the problem. It's fine. Yeah, you go eat. You do your... wander. No, don't wander that way. Wander in here. I need this for which recipe? No. So no baby mammoth yet. Very unfortunate. Yeah, we'll go see if there's any cave spiders after I get some more ammo. Do I have any in here? No, I don't. I'll have to order some. What the hell? You guys are from the... What are you doing here?
What happened?
Oh my god. Those ice bats followed me all the way from the snow.
Well, so I realized that I came back, talked to you, and then left to go take care of the dog again. And you didn't say anything. Well, I thought you did, but you weren't talking to me. The timing was just perfect. So I was like, oh, I was muted this whole time. That's why he wasn't.
It's usually how that
saying
happens.
anything. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying.
What were you saying?
What was I saying? I'm trying to think back to all the stuff I did. I brought a bunch of zombies. I was fighting them. I said that these knuckles are really good because I don't even have really any points into it, and they were doing really well. And then I asked you a question, and I guess I didn't realize that you didn't really answer it. It just seemed like you did. Because you use the knuckle wraps a lot more than I do. Has it always been in the game that you could multi-hit a lot of enemies with the knuckles? Is that a thing?
Huh?
So like I had like 3 zombies fighting on me, right? All same distance away because they're all 3 of them were surrounding me, hitting me. And I swung in the middle of them and I hit all 3 of them in the head.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's always been a thing. I was not sure.
Yeah, because your hitbox of your arm moves or whatever, and yeah.
All right.
Makes sense to me.
All right. Oh, I got 2 gold nuggets. Didn't really care for it. Didn't care for the skill. I mean, I understand why 10%, because if it was any higher during Horde Night or something, you'd be your inventory would be all full of gold.
Yeah.
So the 10% I guess makes sense. I don't really care for the last 2. Yeah.
Still no bandits?
Especially if you max out the oh yeah, there's still no bandits.
Promised how many years ago?
3, I think. Or let's see. If you had better barter maxed out, selling that gold would be pretty good.
I think putting all your stuff, the tech tree to begin with would be good to get those books, and then leveling up everything else.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be the play, is to basically get intellect to get that 3rd one. Try and get a nerdy armor as soon as you possibly can, just to increase the bonus. Because as far as I could tell, they stack. I thought it'd be like 2 separate rolls, but if that were the case, then
would you need
my
steel
test
though?
Here. What is it to make?
Well, is it? Because you said the pink one, right?
The pink one gives 50%.
Right. So then wouldn't that be the steel to make the armor maker of stuff?
It's armor level 11. armored up. Is that it? Cruise armor crafting skill. I assume that's just for all armor. Yeah, okay. I want to make level 1. Guess I need more than that.
Oh, you suck. Can I put another gate up top? I don't know what to do about this. I wish they had taller gates that snap to things. Like a doorway gate. Not like a double door, but a tall gate.
Mm-hmm.
Because those are halves, I think, up there.
That is expensive. I forgot that they made it so you can craft level 6 stuff. But they still defined it. You just need legendary parts.
I'll make one, it's fine. Yeah, you can make the stuff, but doesn't it cost steel? Like
oof. So this, I assume it's the same for most of the armors and stuff. But for this level 6 nerdy armor, it's 6 armor crafting kits, 25 leather, 25 forged iron, 25 forged steel, and 1 legendary part. So not something you're gonna have that early into the game. Not to mention, of course, you need to have read, you know, like 100 of those books.
Correct. That's what I was saying earlier.
You need to read, I think, 11 of them just to unlock the level 1 nerdy armor, and that only gives you like a 15% chance instead of like a 50.
So, what is the lowest? What is the highest one you can get, but also get that book?
Huh?
Did that just fly over your head, or?
Yes. What's the highest? What's the lowest one you can get in the book?
What is the highest one you can get in armor, the nerdy armor? I'm crafting something. Give me 1 second.
Without
For
the
my
armor book?
brain. Okay, Johnny. Johnny Jetta says hi. Johnny's Jetta.
Hey.
Hey. Anyways, what is the highest nerd? Because you gotta put stuff into the armor book stuff, right?
You don't have to put any points into it, no. Oh, well, so it will boost your chances of finding the armored up magazines if you put points into light, medium, or heavy.
So to get...
But you don't have to put points in it.
Okay, so that one... So you're level 1 for the nerdy, no matter what, unless you put...
You need 11 books for the armored up to unlock level 1.
For just the nerdy?
So more than likely...
So the book, so you gotta go intellect, and then...
Yep, and you're not going to have the nerdy right away unless somebody gives it to you or you find it in loot.
Gotcha.
So
you're screwed anyways. Got it.
Well, not necessarily screwed. I mean, it's still pretty crazy. Bonus is 50% chance to get 2 points when reading a magazine, and then 25% chance to find a book or magazine in loot.
I deploy you upside down.
So just those by themselves are really good. I'd say, yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Is increase intellect, get that level 3 in there, and then just kind of play the game as normal. Definitely trying to loot as much as you can. You'll need to find loot crates that are similar to what you're wanting, so like the tech planet, or if you can go to like a clothing store, like that.
Yeah, finding a clothing store would be pretty good.
Actually, with that 25% chance of book finding and magazines, definitely hit up a library. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, but if you're just looking for the armored up one, go to...
Actually, let me see if there's any armors that would help you. Oh, lumberjack outfit. Increase carrying capacity. That'd be nice.
Wish there was a sliding door.
Oh.
Or an actual barn door game.
Suppose you can increase your bartering, get a better barter stuff, and then perhaps buy the nerdy outfit if there's a guy selling it. The rogue hood, increase your loot bonus.
I mean, you want people to have animals. You want people to, you know, tame these things and use them for farms, but you don't have barn doors. Make a 1 block big door. That's all I'm asking. So I can put 2 of them, and they swing on the edge there, and we just barn door. Please and thank you. Even ones that are like halves, like 1.5, sure. Just gotta get the animals out and keep them in. And okay, now that I have ammo, you should have eaten by now.
Was there supposed to be some sort of a perk for having all 4 of the same set? Or did they
Yeah.
get rid of it?
Should have been a thing.
Do they still have the... Okay, let me put all these.
Can I put this in the medical? Can I put this in the medical? They need a food pouch. Is there one for the animals? Bag.
Oh, yeah, there it is. What is
Pouch.
it? Tools and weapons degrade 30%.
Just put it on this thing then.
Is that it? Are they all kind of meh? Like, to me, a full set bonus needs to be insane. Because you're gonna... Because, like, all of the armors have their own little skills that make it so you end up wanting to mix and match. Because there's certain things that... like, for example, the nerd outfit. The hat gives XP gain, so obviously I want that. The armor gives extra skill point chance. I would want that until I've read all the books that I need to read, at which point I'd probably prefer something else. And even then, I probably wouldn't wear it full time. I would just keep it at my base, and then when I came back to base after looting, I would put it on, read all the books, then take it off again. I know a lot of people do that. The nerd gloves would be nice for me specifically because I use the baton. It increases the weapon damage. The boots just make safe fall distance. There are other boots that do way better things. I would rather have those though.
Right.
So all of these together, the bonus is that I have a tools and weapons degrade 30% slower. That's not great. Also, I wish I could see the set bonus without having to pivot. Sure, that up though. Unless they changed it. But I'll just look at the nerd one first to see if it's the same.
OBS is misbehaving today. You good?
I've always been good.
Not you. If you were good, you'd have all your shorts done.
Yeah, it's true. All right,
So in that case, you're a naughty boy. What do you do against a horse? Hold on. So far, I've had no luck.
Full set bonus. All tools and weapons degrade. Oh, based off of what you have.
You're not a very good fighter, are you?
Well, I think then it's 5% lower. It's still not that great. The Nomad one is pretty good. Regenerating stamina costs 30% less food and water. 425. Mining tools degrade. Okay, that's not bad. Enemies search for you 100% less time. I don't. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at the full set bonuses of everything, and none of them are really that good. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. Did you say something off mic?
I don't think so.
What'd you say?
I was talking about how. Sorry, I was getting the video set up. I was like, I looked over and you were frozen. I'm like, is your stream not working? But apparently I
OBS
had it
is
paused.
misbehaving. It wants to take everything today.
Yeah, it looks like it. But no, I was saying how the full set bonuses for all the armors are really not that great. Like, it's nice if you have a full set bonus. Like, I guess if you just happen to have those armors and they work great for you, then great. You know, here's a bonus. But none of them are really that great. Like, they're not like, I have to get the full set. I need to get this set. You know, I need this special thing that it gives me. Like, none of them are like that.
I have a theory.
Actually, the Enforcer's full outfit's not bad, but only if you like using either the 44 Magnum or the Desert Vulture.
Well, I don't think many do.
Yeah, I don't really use either. It's not really my weapon. I don't really
I mean,
care for
back
it.
in the day, it was like, oh boy, but now it's like,
Yeah. Well, what the full set for that does is, depending on which quality you have, let's assume it's level 6. We'll go with that. So if you have the full set and it's all level 6, 44 ammo does 50% more damage, and the 44 Magnum and Desert Vulture reload 50% faster. Like, that's pretty good. That's a lot better than some of this other stuff. The Farmer, food and drink heals 40% more health. I don't know, I've never really had an issue with that. The Biker increases armor rating by 6 points. Mini bikes and motorcycles use 20% less fuel. I guess that's alright, especially if you're driving long distance. Scavenger, increase loot quality by 20%. Again, that's pretty good if you're looking for loot. Specifically, if there's like something specific you're looking for. The Rogue, find 30% more cash and dukes in loot. Problem with a lot of these is that if you have a full set of level 6 armor, you probably are far enough into the game where you're not really hurting for duke.
right.
So then if we go something more realistic, like level 1 or level 2, now the full set only grants 5 to 10% more cash and dukes and loot. That's not really that much of a bonus. It's definitely not worth having some stupid piece of armor that doesn't do anything over something that might be better. Let's see, the Preacher set. Again, assuming it's level 6, all level 6. Reduces the chance of critical injuries by 40% and the chance of infection by 100%. Okay, so that's the first one where, like, it does something. If you have level 6 full Preacher outfit, you cannot get infected.
I mean...
That's... Although late game... That's the issue again. At this point, you probably can already make antibiotics.
Well,
or you just have a bunch of honey. That's the issue that I'm having is all of these, they're only good because it's like late game. But it's like I have other things that can help me with this. I don't need to do that. Okay. I haven't looked at the mining one yet, or I must have skimmed past it. My guess is the lumberjack, and the miner, because I think the farmer did something else. Yeah, the farmer did something about consuming food. Yeah, good old days. So the lumberjacks only make sense. I would wear the full set of lumberjack armor if I went harvesting wood. It says increases wood gained with harvesting with an axe by 100%. Swinging axes costs, assuming it's level 6, 30% less stamina. So that extra wood harvest is the reason I would wear the full lumberjack armor set to go cutting down wood.
Yeah, shoot him in the face. Hey, leave.
What was the
hey?
The farmer was
jerks. I was fixing things. I realized why it's probably misbehaving, but I don't know if it's going to affect it now or...
tools degrade slower. Alright, yeah, so, I mean, I'd wear the full mining set if I went mining, but... Actually, that's just because the mining set individually grants better stuff with mining. Yeah, harvest... less than 4, okay. Yeah, alright. Alright, well that's enough of the armor. Back to this.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one.
So I will probably try to get the first 2 skills in the strength at some point. Like I'll probably do the intellect first, get all of that, and then progress through the game, putting points into things I usually put points into.
Right.
I will probably end up maxing out the intellect one just because it helps out with the baton. But I'll probably get at least 2 into the strength, even though it requires putting 7 points into the strength attribute. Just because the second one adds a 5% chance to gain scrap brass when harvesting ore blocks. And I remember that that's the only thing that end game becomes a problem is brass. Once you get far into the game, trying to get brass is very difficult.
Yeah, Boris, you wanna go a couple rounds?
And so if you can get brass from just any ore block, that would make that a lot better.
I mean, but if it's not, brass.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's how it works, though. You get 5% chance to get scrap brass when are harvesting ore blocks. There isn't a brass ore block. It's just any ore block.
Well,
so iron, lead.
All right, we'll do that.
I thought they were going to make it so that you could make brass. But I feel like a lot of people are like, no, that defeats the purpose. I think that they should do it, but it should be a difficult thing that you have to learn.
Try it. You want the music to play. Let's see. 1 second.
For melee. The fucking hammer. Yeah, not interested.
Which one?
The sledgehammer.
Oh, the
strength tree.
sledgehammer. I was just
sledgehammer
thinking
or the
about a
baseball bat?
little hammer. Ding ding.
Now they did add a skill. I think I would prefer the baton over that, honestly. Because at least with the baton, you know, like, okay, this hit's gonna ragdoll him and electrocute him. Whereas like with this, it's like, I don't know, maybe like I need to ragdoll this guy and maybe it will, but I don't know. There's just too much chance. I don't like it.
All right.
But they did add speed
now.
skills for all of
Yeah,
the
it's behaving.
attributes.
But, well, gotta wait on one of them. You happy now? Yay, you're happy now. Okay, well, there's that one. All right. Oh, you're not so happy anymore. I know why it's acting up, but there's nothing really I can do about it. It's because I shoved that other GPU in there and then changed a couple of settings and then took the GPU out and then OBS was like, what happened?
Man,
All my sounds there? No, game's not. All right, system.
They really want the spear to be.
You want the spear to be good? Is that what you said?
They want people to. So they added the spear, obviously, much later in the game because people were asking for it. But when they added it, it wasn't good, and it, in my opinion, it still kind of isn't that good.
No, it's not.
Like, there's a lot of other weapons that are significantly better.
Yeah, like
they started buffing it, like so.
Or my fist.
It's interesting. It's interesting that you mentioned knife. What makes the knife really good?
It's quick.
That leads into what I'm getting to. So, it's fast, which all of the weapons now have skills that you can make it so they're faster. They did that for all of them.
Okay. Is the spear still sucky?
So, what it used to be called? Whirlwind, I think, is what it was called. Yes, it was Whirlwind, and it made it so you attacked faster with the knife. And you could put points into that, and then the knife was just really quick. They added that skill to every attribute. So now, like, so the baton has one called Calculated Attacks. You attack faster with the baton. So the fists have one as well. You can punch faster. The hammers, clubs have one called Big and Fast, and now Quick and Perceptive is now spears are attack faster as well. So they all have that same concept of the fast attack. You just have to put points into it. No, but what they did with Perception Mastery, with the third skill in the Perception Mastery, knives have a bleed effect in the game already by default. Knives will give the bleed effect. I'm pretty sure it's by default. I don't think they made it a mod. Actually, now I have to look. Knife. Did they take it off?
I was having so many issues that I forgot to public the vertical. All right, glad. Today's just going wonderful.
Oh, I think they took it off.
I'm glad it didn't
used
go
to
with
have
that
the
other
bleed.
game.
Got a spawn split.
Maybe I should go and shove that other GPU in later and make sure
It does,
everything's
okay.
fixed.
All right. So knives have the bleed effect, which makes it so they zombies take damage slowly over time because they're bleeding.
Right.
only knives-
You can ask these questions. Thank you. My brother was like, so that's why I wasn't there. Because I'm retarded.
I thought there was a mod that added, but maybe not.
You have one problem, and it throws a wrench in everything.
So there is the serrated blade gives a 10% chance to cause the bleed wounds on a regular attack.
Right.
I think that's the only mod, but that's only 10%. That's only for one mod. Or yeah, for only things that can take that mod. So what they did was,
Only thing with a blade,
and
I can't
I'm
put
telling
it
you
on
this,
a sledgehammer.
No, yeah, you can't. So they only did this because the spears suck. I'm telling you, that's why they did it, and they know it.
You're
The
like,
spear
no,
did not have
spears
that.
are good.
So on the third skill of the perception mastery, spears and for some reason rifles. That's a little OP for rifles, but spears and rifles, primary attacks, cause the bleed effect. So, and it's not a percentage. It is. It gives it. So if you have that, your spear now acts like a knife. So the spear, though, before this, the last update, they made it so the spear has further attack damage. So now you can attack further than somebody with a knife. With this skill point, you have the bleed effect just like they would. And then with the quick and perceptive, you can now attack as fast as them. They're trying to make the spear as good as the knife so that people will use it. I already think they took out throwing the spear.
Did they make the
Pretty
reach
sure they got rid of
better?
that. Yeah, the reach is like double. You used to
No
be
one's
able to
gonna
throw
use
the
it.
spear. I think they got rid of that though.
They're trying to
Yeah,
make it
they
OP
did.
so people feel pity
Yeah, they
on
want
the thing.
they put so much work into the spear that everyone's like, well, this is dog shit. All right, so
I mean, it's acting nicer now.
I suppose I should not have grabbed a steel level 5 spear. I want to test stuff. All right, let's grab a level 1 iron spear. There we go. It's pretty standard, I'd say.
I don't think I've ever used a spear.
The range is pretty good. And then it looks like their power attack, instead of throwing the spear, you lunge, so it's like double the reach, and it's like a power, so it knocks down. I might try out the spear. They really
trying.
are.
You're like, it's good, we swear.
So now, so you have a knockdown with the power attack, which has got insane range. Because it looks like just by the animation.
Let me pet my animal. I'll do it a couple times.
Pet you with the butt stack. So now I'm gonna put points into this and see how it is. Now perception mastery. All right, so now it should have the bleed effect, if I understand this correctly. Now if I go up and I poke you, now you're bleeding. Which would it make it too OP if it just had that to begin with? I mean, it is a knife. It's just on a stick.
I mean,
I think what they should have done is the spear should have been the exact same as the knife. But
right.
the difference would be
But
that
the
the knife
reach.
you can skin animals with, and it was faster.
Can you
the
skin with the
spear would-
spear?
No, you cannot skin.
Thank
with the
God.
spear.
They're
Does
just
the
like,
bleed
look,
effect
it's a
wear
knife
off?
on a stick.
I didn't think the bleed effect wore off, but maybe it does. I mean, I guess if it didn't, you could just poke something and walk off, and then it would eventually die. You're just like at your base, and then you just get experience.
Yeah.
Like, huh? I went through the town, I stabbed every zombie once, so now I'm just waiting to collect.
Yeah. Collect all that juicy experience.
So yeah. So then you'd want it to wear off eventually. It's either a time-based thing or a damage-based thing. I think it's probably time-based.
I imagine, yeah, time based. Does it say a percentage, or is it just they will
does
bleed
not.
her?
All right, so I just stabbed her with the knife, and it wore off then too. So yeah. I'm telling you, I think they buffed the spears. Now it's still in the perception tree, and I almost never do anything in the perception tree, so I doubt I'll really use the spear.
Oh yeah, how's my agility tree going?
Agility? You used agility a lot?
Yeah, remember? I jump off of everything I can find.
I guess that is the that's the deep cuts one. That's for the knife. Does this affect the bleed? Oh, you can stack your bleeding wounds. That's interesting. All right, so then the knife still has the deep cuts thing going for it.
I think the knives are
Hard
probably still better than
target.
the spears.
So on agility, you've got hard target. You take less damage when you're on the move. Parkour. Still does all the normal parkour stuff. Hidden strikes from the shadows, all still normal. Nothing different here. Agility mastery. You're level 1 in your agility mastery.
Can jump off
Leg
a
hits.
skyscraper and only sprain an ankle.
Let's get through it all. I don't know what they are. Leg hits have a 40% chance to instantly cripple enemies. Eh. The first one is always kind of meh. I don't know. Yeah. Second one, handguns reload 20% faster. I'll be honest, that's kind of a myth. They're already pretty fast. I suppose if you stack all of the reloading stuff, get the bandolier mod, get this, fully upgrade the gunslinger or whatever it is, or run and gun, I think is what it is, you probably reload instantly. Just reloaded. I would think that it's probably about how fast you reload. Oh, they're really making the knives not worth it. Level 3, bleeding hearts. Bows, crossbows, and handguns cause the bleed effect. They're really milking this bleed effect. Watering it down, so to speak. It used to be unique to the knives, now they're just making it so everything can have it. Can the stun baton have the bleed effect? While they're getting electrocuted, they're just bleeding out on the ground. Oh, man. All right, 4. Spectre's Grace. Graceful reflex deflect the first zombie or animal attack with ease. It charges every 60
For the
seconds.
love.
Graceful reflex. Deflect the first zombie. Okay, so the first attack you get every 60 seconds doesn't do anything. That's kind of lame. I'm going to be honest. Like, I could take a hit every once in a while. It's not the end of the world. I guess if you haven't gotten hit in over 60 seconds and then some big old behemoth tries to nail you, I mean, I guess based off of this, you won't take any damage. Fully drawn bow shots bypass enemy armor, dealing full damage plus an extra 25% damage. How often do you use the bows?
What the hell?
If I'm being honest with you, that's worse than the strength tree. Getting attacked by a bird.
Bunch of them. Holy crap. That was crazy. He's fine though.
Yeah, I didn't care for any of those.
Probably head back through. It's getting dark. No mammoths on this run. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, spear's not bad. I'm being honest.
Is it April's Fool's Day? Where the
I
mammoth
think I would use
babies
the
at?
spear before I use the club. I think that's where I'm pretty much at, the spear. But I would swap both of them out when I get to the baton, so that's where I fall on that.
I think my main two is either the fists or the baton. You started out with the baton and then I switched to the fist.
This, that's a fortitude. Yeah. Yeah, that one wasn't bad. I just didn't care for the last. Did you want me to read intellects? I don't know if I did intellects.
Sure.
Oh, that's right. No, we were going over. Okay, no, we did get it because we went to number 3, and that's what we were talking about. That being the main plan, adding 50% chance to gain 2 skill points when reading the
Yeah,
magazine.
until you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then the last 2, the ones I didn't mention, the fourth one, stun batons only take 2 hits to charge it. and the last one, stun baton charge, is always ready. So the second
Which
you
is
pick up a stun
wild.
baton, it's just charged up. Yeah.
I can only imagine my frame rate.
Well, it's gotten better.
Yeah, has it?
Yeah.
Keep Horde Night with a bunch of people, and they're all in one
what
spot.
makes so what you got to do? What you got to do, right?
That can help my OBS
gotta
is
make sure
acting
you-
right now.
Yeah. So you get that skill fully maxed out, so it's always charged. Then you put the stun repulsor mod on it. So now, anytime you electrically charge, like you zap a zombie, they go flying backwards. All right. So you gotta make sure you have that on. And then I think there's the, what was it? One of the candies. Are they not called candy? What are they called?
Which one? I know they're like in a
Like
tin.
something you eat? Oh, I thought there was like a way to like search for just the candy. I guess it's a food item. Oh, it's not a food item? Is it a science item? Oh, it's a science item. Okay. All right. Which one? Health bar. Tats. Oh, here we go. Nerd tats. Shock AoE radius.
Oh, now there's was it always a radius?
Yeah, that's what the candy does. The nerd tats. It just makes it so your shock thing is a radius instead of just the zombie you hit.
I don't think I ever used them.
It does like chain lightning. I've used them once when I was defending a stairwell on a 7th day. They worked really well. Now I just gotta. I have all of these things, and now I just gotta.
We have silica for days. We'll never run out.
So now I'm just gonna use the nerd tats, and I got all these zombies.
It's already broken. How much broken are you gonna get?
I need like a funnel. Hang on.
Maximum.
Some blocks. I need building blocks. Got a steel. Need a gun for noise making.
Nah, that didn't work at all. Not happy.
Can I filter this to like all?
No.
Now I'm gonna.
Oh, what? Stupid bear.
Stairs.
Just need you to level up there, buddy. Oh, can you imagine taking the animal on one of those missions where you just gotta kill a bunch of stuff? Level up
What?
very quickly. Software. Ah, we got gold. Poor guy's not gonna be able to walk anymore after this. Yes, can't see. Oh, so I'm aiming at the wrong guy. Hello? You're in my sights. I am shooting at you. Hello? I think they need a rebalance in here when you kill a bunch of stuff and you upgrade the bestiary. Because I killed a lot of horses and it's only level 2. Do I need any gold over here? Yes.
Yeah, this is definitely not gonna. The computer will not like this. I am confident of that.
Oh, yeah, the electric. Yeah, yeah.
On like a horde night, yeah. If you funnel them all to like one place,
Yeah. We have a lot of gold, by the way. I'm out of inventory. We really got to get those storage up. My iron one is in a cave somewhere? I don't remember where I put it. You over there. Make some more glass. Alright, what is it to make these?
it's definitely a build that you could do though. Like once you have all this stuff, you might need to have like a second baton to switch to because you're definitely gonna it's gonna die out from durability loss. But you could just make a pathway and like a staircase for them to climb up, and then just stand at the top.
And hope your computer doesn't crash?
Yeah, basically. $33,000 XP. X.
I mean, it's still working, but barely. They go with the way because the game is in the background. In the background.
Yeah, I'd say that works pretty well.
I need to have it open. Fight! What if I...
All right.
Huh.
Well,
Learning new things.
I gotta get going.
Yeah,
It's
you
been
have
fun.
fun.
Was glad I could come on for a little bit and talk about stuff.
Yeah, wrong game.
It's okay.
We'll get you on the right game sometime.
Yeah, maybe.
Because we got stuff to do in other games.
Yeah, that's true.
7 days isn't one of them. Alright, I need more epoxy because I'm going to make a bunch of small cupboards. But I need more iron now. And now OBS wants all the resources. 5? Okay. 5. OBS is feeling greedy. Are you happy now? No. Alright, are my coverage done? Yes. Alright, we're gonna put one above here. Put one. Let's see. Fire. One there. Maybe no one right there. I'm gonna avoid that one for now. Put one kind of there. Ooh, platinum weave and the cured leather. Need that over in the other one. We'll get rid of that. Guess I could put a bunch of... Let's get rid of that. Biofuel drill. I guess we'll keep that around for now. Could make a bunch of wire and then just put it up above. There's so much gold. How much copper do we have? And do I need to make a copper drill that takes electricity? Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna pick this up. Yeah, I'd like to get up there at some point, but somebody doesn't build stairs! Chris! He's not here for me to insult him, but... He's like, I don't want it. I'm like, why not? I need a... Smelt. Can just go back into here. I'm not gonna get it all done. Drill! I guess I could put those up top. Dismantle that light that I just saw. Yeah. Drill! Carbon fiber, more aluminum. How much aluminum do I have? Not a whole lot. Any more in here? Let's go aluminum hunting. So there's aluminum somewhere else. Nope. Alright. Drill. Still need more. Yeah, let's go get some later. How about wind turbine? Need more aluminum. Do I not have any copper either? Rough. Because that takes electronics. I have to go mining. But I think I'll probably do that later. Alright, think I'm gonna end the stream there. A little shorter stream, but apparently I have OBS issues to figure out why it's taking 85 out of 100. Alright, thank you all for watching, coming out, talking, subscribing, following, and all that jazz, and I'll see you all next stream, where it's probably going to be a different game. Bye-bye.